Yo, what's good, you guys? It's your boy Barbecue Chief back at it again with another one. NFL Week 7, 6 weeks down, a lot more to go. 7 upon us. Hope you all enjoy. Let's get it. And before we start the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment on the video. Oh, subscribe, hit that bell icon. Let's get on it. Into this game. Alrighty, it's been a crazy 6 weeks of football.
Yes, that it has.
Not including what's happened today.
Exactly.
I can't even believe this is happening. To be fairly honest with you. Jets trade a third round pick for Devontae Adams. Oh, now the Raiders are going down the butthole. And God dang it, they play the Rams this week too. Let's get into it. Starting off with Thursday night football. This man doesn't know what team to pick. Broncos
Definitely
Saints.
not. Definitely not. Because my team from Mile High, their commander-in-chief, Patrick Surtain, is out with a concussion from Monday practice.
That makes it even worse.
Man, I know. Not to mention he's one of his wide receivers, Josh Reynolds, is on IR. Has a fractured finger.
He'll probably be on IR for a while.
Yes. And for the New Orleans Saints, Pete Werner, Cesar Ruiz, Luis Patrick, Tamsin Hill, Derek Carr, Cedric Wilson Jr., Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, Nathan Shepard, Alontae Taylor, JT Gray, Peyton Turner, Carl Granderson. No! No! No, 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 no! No! Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
What?
Damn it!
What'd you do?
My boy's got a hand injury!
Alvin Kamara is out.
He's questionable with a hand injury. But
with that, I hate to say it.
Derek Carr, the primary quarterback for the Saints, is doubtful.
The crazy thing is, I don't think you'll have any problems with the Saints. Because Spencer Rattler showed he can throw some touchdowns.
Yep.
Even though they got completely obliterated 51-27.
I know.
And your Broncos lost to the Chargers by 7.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't up in the air. I'm gonna pick the Broncos because I don't have many on the IR.
Yeah, not to hate on my boys from the Big Easy, but
in New Orleans, I got the Broncos winning it.
I'd rather see Kamara be at his full potential instead of trying to play with a possibly fucked up hand, because he needs his magic fingers. I know. So I hate to say it, I'm gonna go with my Mile High boys winning it 30-28.
I say 31-28. We're right in that range. I'd say 2. I say 3.
Yep.
Next game up, the London game. Jacksonville
Patriots
versus the
yes.
the Patriots.
Oh, let's see. Patriots, Ramondre Stevenson, Layden Robinson, Joe Cardona, Viridian Lowe,
Is this the Patriots or is this the Jaguars?
Mate Mapu. That's the Patriots.
All questionable or on the IR?
Questionable.
Oh God.
And Lowe is going to have an MRI to determine the severity of his ankle injury that he sustained Sunday's game versus Texans. So he's going to be busy. He may or may not play this week. He's an offensive tackle.
Oh yeah, he probably won't.
Jacksonville Jags, Travis Etienne Jr. and Darnell Savage, a running back and a safety. Etienne Jr. is doubtful. He exited Sunday's 35-16 loss of the Bears with a hamstring injury. And Savage is being was evaluated for a concussion in that game as well.
Ooh, man.
So those two may or may not play.
It'll just depend.
Both of those teams are 1-5. So
You know, I hate to say this, the Patriots will be on jet lag time.
Yep.
I have the Jags winning this. They are back-to-back weeks in London.
Yep. And the Jags have had more than enough time to adjust to the time difference.
Yeah. The only problem is I'm glad they have a bye week to get used to the time zone they're used to.
Yes. To
The
readjust to the normal time zone, yeah.
Don't know if Jacksonville is fine due to flooding and all this issue.
Oh, yeah.
I know Tampa Bay might not be playing at home this week.
I was about to say, was Tropicana Jacksonville or Tampa Bay Stadium?
Tropicana, it was the MLB stadium in Tampa Bay.
Well, it got the roof ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
And they were supposed to house they were supposed to house linemen and first responders. Oh, and
people that got injured in this.
I realize you guys, as the public, are going to be seeing this video after Hurricane Milton, but shout out to the fearless first responders, linemen, and everybody that is responding to the disaster zone, both in Florida and in Northeast Tennessee, and North Carolina. Keep up the good work, guys. And linemen, keep the lights on. Keep doing what you do, boys. The unwritten first responders.
Yeah, definitely.
Because those guys do not get enough praise for keeping the lights on.
Not at all. Especially during these times where it's the hurricanes.
Yep. And especially for the fact you've got, between Tennessee and North Carolina, not to detract from our current subject, but between Tennessee, North Carolina, and Florida, you've got teams coming from all over the country. Power companies from all over the country, and even including Canada. Because I have seen posts on Facebook of a hydro crew from New Brunswick, Canada that has come all the way south to help in North Carolina and then going straight to Florida. I'm just like, holy crap. That takes a lot for our neighbors from the north to send a crew of hydro boys.
And I think our guys have been working their butts off. But
these guys deserve a lot of OT on this one.
Get back on topic. I already have the Jags winning this one.
Yep.
I have them winning by 14. That's how bad I think the Patriots will be jet lagged.
Yeah. I tend to agree with that.
Final score, 35-21.
I say 36-21.
Next game up, Seahawks, or some people would call them Sea Chickens for some odd reason. Seahawks, Falcons in Atlanta
versus the black and red Falcons of Atlanta in the ATL. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's still insane to me how you lose to the Chiefs as one of your two losses, and then completely beat win by 2 on one game, and then win by 15 on another.
Who, Falcons?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Literally lose the Chiefs week 3 or week 2. Turn around freaking.
And then come back and whoop Tampa Bay's ass
Uh-huh.
in a 36-30 win? Don't ask. I still don't know how I fucking called it. Still don't know. Don't ask me, Mr. Jordan. Don't ask me. But I'm gonna say, let's see.
I think the Falcons are on the uptrend. I hate to say this, the Seahawks lost to the 49ers on Thursday night last week. But I just don't think the Seahawks can win in Atlanta with the fans behind them and how loud that stadium is going to be.
God, that stadium can get loud. And I do mean loud. Speaking from a guy that when I was in college at UT Chattanooga, we were in that stadium for a UTC game. Oh, God, that stadium can get loud.
Mm-hmm.
And Atlanta's got Troy Anderson, a linebacker, Justin Simmons, safety, Micah Abernathy, a safety. First two are questionable, and Abernathy is doubtful.
This is for the Seahawks or is this for the Falcons?
And Abernathy's possible to miss a significant amount of time.
Due to that knee injury, yeah.
Yeah.
So, was that for the Falcons or was that for the Seahawks?
That was the Falcons.
How bad is the Seahawks? What the hell?
That, to be honest, for the Falcons, that's not that bad.
That really isn't that bad.
It could be a lot worse. Rick Woolen, cornerback. Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle for the Seahawks. And Artie Burns, cornerback, and Trey Brown, cornerback.
So they have their defense are oof. You know what? I think the Seahawks are on the downward trend.
I'm not sure if Burns will play because of a sustained foot injury in last week's game versus the 49ers.
Yeah. But
so
I have the Falcons winning at home.
Yep.
I just think they're on the upward trend compared to Seattle, who has lost 2 of their 3 games this last 3 weeks. The Falcons winning 35-28 by 7.
Oh. I'm saying 40-28 in favor of the Falcons at home.
Also, I have to add, I need to go through each week that you have been with me so we can get your overall record and my overall record.
Okay.
Next game
is
Titans?
Tennessee Titans
and Bills
versus the Buffalo Bills.
And to say Monday night Bills, if they had gotten a touchdown, you would have been upset. And that, to me, is worse than the 13-second game you lost to here.
I know, right?
You lost to the Chiefs.
Oh, out for the Tennessee Titans this week, Keandre Coburn and Tajay Spears, defensive tackle and a running back.
How bad is the Bills?
Let's. Ed Oliver, defensive tackle. James Cook, running back. Both questionable.
Oh, shit. Damn.
I know. Oh.
I think even with those, the Bills win it in Buffalo.
Yep. I'm tempted to agree that the Bills are
I'm
going to win it in
sorry,
Buffalo.
Titans. The Titans have not looked good at all this year.
Nope. Nope. They have not.
Give me the Bills by 21 points. 24-36.
You mean 36 to 24?
You know what I meant. I said the losing score first.
Yeah. And y'all, I'm gonna agree with that man's score because I hate to say this, the professional team from my home state I don't think is doing so hot this year. Sorry guys, sorry Nashville.
Doesn't help DeAndre's not doing anything.
I know. Oh.
Alrighty, next game up, the Battle of Ohio.
Yes. Cincinnati Bengals, the black and orange versus
the yellow orange.
the
brown and
yellow
orange, excuse me.
Cleveland Browns. Let's go. Mind you, the Browns are 0-2 at home with their record currently.
I was gonna say that. Like, it gotta be like 0-2 or 0-3 at home. But the Bengals will make it 0-3 at home.
Yeah.
I'm already gonna choose my my team to win.
Yep.
Cincy in Cleveland. Yes, they might have looked horrible the first 6 weeks, but you know.
And they do not. DJ Ivy is expected to return from the reserve PUP list Wednesday, as in tomorrow, the 16th.
Also, I should say, when you say PUP list, remember it's the physically unable to perform list, the PUP list.
Okay, so that's what that means. Okay.
Which, if he's coming off that list, he's got a few weeks before he comes back.
Yeah.
Give me the Bengals winning this one by 21 again.
Yes.
Actually, let's make it 28.
And for the Browns, Ethan Poick, Ronnie Hickman, Jordan Hicks, Grant Delpit, Jerome Ford, Martin Emerson Jr., Nick Harris, and Elijah Moore. Mind you, Moore is dealing with a rib injury, and Harris suffered a fractured fibula against the Eagles. And Emerson also suffered a rib injury. So,
but yeah,
I'm going with Cincinnati.
Cincy.
Yep.
35-7. That's how bad I think the Browns won't score. They'll score one touchdown defense-wise.
40-10.
Ooh.
Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's going to run the freight train on them because this is the in-state rivalry.
Yeah.
As far as the NFL goes for Ohio, this is the in-state rivalry. There's you gotta think this is the in-state battle. Since he wants it, they want it bad.
Oh yeah. Next game up, Texans in Green Bay facing off against the Packers.
The hallowed Lambeau Field, former home of Aaron Rodgers.
I hate to do this to the Packers at home.
Oh.
The Texans are gonna be like the Vikings, come into Lambeau Field and win.
Yep, and Texans are on a hot streak. Oh.
I hate to do it, Packers fans. Don't hate me for saying it.
Yep.
These guys are like the Vikings. They'll beat you by 3. They'll beat you by more. Unless you stop them somehow.
Yep. Texans. Robert Woods. Jimmy Ward. Kareem
Jimmy
Lassiter.
Ward. Is
Henry,
this the Packers or is this the
Toto.
Texans?
This is the Texans.
Oh
Aziz
shit!
Al-Shahir.
I might change my mind.
Laramie Tunsil.
An offensive lineman's out.
You
Or is he
have a wide
questionable?
receivers. You have a wide receiver, safety, cornerback, 2 linebackers, and an offensive tackle.
Now I don't know how I feel. The Packers might win at home.
And Toto is questionable to even play in this coming Sunday's game
Tutu?
due
Question
to
mark?
being under concussion protocol.
Presume you're meaning Tutu Atwell? Not Toto?
Yeah.
Even though it's probably spelled like that.
Yeah. T-O hyphen or
Yeah. Tutu
Yeah.
Atwell.
yeah.
How bad's the Packers list?
Oh, let's see. Devontae Wyatt and Dontavian Wicks and Jaden Reed, the defensive tackle and 2 wide receivers. Still not sure why Jaden Reed is questionable. He caught all 6 of his targets for 28 yards and a touchdown.
It's probably a
This past-
concussion or hand injury.
Yeah, Sunday's 34-13 win over Arizona.
You know what? Still give me the Texans. Even though Tutu is out.
Yep, I'm still going with them. I'm still going with the Texans.
But like I said, they're only winning by 3. 38-35 on a game-winning field goal in Lambeau.
48-35 in Lambeau.
Whoo! Next game up. I don't know how to feel about it. Dolphins and Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, Colts IR, Jonathan Taylor, running back, Anthony Richardson, QB, Ryan Kelly, center.
I assume JT is a questionable guy.
Yes, all 3 are questionable.
The fuck? Anthony Richardson is questionable?
Yes.
I thought he got a hard injury to himself earlier on in the year.
Oblique will start Sunday's game against the Dolphins, barring a setback.
So he's planning to play this week.
Yes, he will start on Sunday. He will be the starter for the Colts on Sunday. And I
feel bad for these guys.
I guess it'll be how he feels after the first quarter, I guess.
I'm just gonna do this to the Dolphins. That's what I'm gonna do. Wave them goodbye. Because if Anthony Richardson is the starting quarterback,
Miami's doomed.
Miami is doomed. Give me the Colts winning this one.
Seeing as though here's Miami. Skylar Thompson, QB. Jordan Poyer, safety.
All questionable.
Davon Arcane, running back. Javon Holland, safety. All this is questionable. So that puts the first 2 quarterbacks for Miami
Dolphins. Okay.
on the IR list.
What's Skylar Thompson's? It's questionable, but what is his injury?
Doesn't say. Doesn't say for him or Poyer.
Might be a personal issue, which sucks. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this to the Dolphins. Tell them goodbye. Colts win this by 7.
Yep. Because Arcane is under concussion protocol.
36-29.
$40 to $30. Colts.
Next game up. Note one of these teams was, or both. Huh? I'm confused now. Wait a second.
So
Didn't the Lions
Vikings.
play last week? The Lions not. Lions played last week. Why are they only 4? Oh, that's why they're 4-1.
So Vikings. Pretty sure they might be one of the only teams left that is still undefeated.
There are 2 teams left undefeated. One NFC, one AFC.
I take it the Vikings are AFC.
The Vikings are the NFC team.
Oh, and
We
your
will-
boys are the AFC. So we had the NFC undefeated versus the Lions 4-1.
Who are second in their own division behind these guys.
I know.
And you want me to be crazy with you? I think there's going to be an upset. The Vikings will be undefeated no more.
We will see. Aaron Jones for the Vikings is the only questionable.
How
He
bad
was
is
on
the
the
Lions
practice
one?
field. He was on the practice field even with a possible hip issue yesterday.
How bad is the Lions one?
That's what I'm pulling up now.
I don't want to know.
They have nobody that is listed as questionable.
Yeah, give me the Lions in an upset in
Yes.
in Minnesota.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And you want to know how they upset? By a game-winning field goal.
Oh, yes.
36-33 final score.
Yep. Agreed. 36-30.
I'm sorry, Vikings. There's only got to be one undefeated team left. And they're coming down the line, so just wait.
Next up.
Eagles, Giants.
Oh, the boys from Philly versus the G-Men.
And I hate to do this to you because I already know who you're picking.
I'm not happy with my G-Men right now. I'll tell you that straight up right now.
I will be
I'm
your
not
devil's
happy with them.
advocate. I'm picking the Eagles in this one. I already know you're picking your G-Men.
Yeah.
By how much are they winning at home? Even though they lost by 10 points. Or lost by 7.
Let's
Actually, I have to check to make sure on that one. Week 6. Yeah, they lost by 10. The
Let's
G-Men did on
see.
Sunday Night Football.
Let's see who's up for the G-Men that is questionable. Malik Neighbors, Jarney Gillen, Bryce Ford Wheaton, Andrew Thomas, and Ihim Smith Marset, and Jason Penrock. So you have 3 wide receivers, your punter,
Well,
and a safety.
I'm just going to do this. Just to the G-Men. Because everyone's back for the Eagles, I presume.
Nah.
Huh?
Darius Slade. This is for the Eagles. Darius Slade Jr., Jordan Mahaileta, and Dallas Godet. Slight
presume
Jr.
you're
and
meaning-
Godet are questionable.
I
and
assume you're meaning Goddard.
yeah,
I knew who you meant, but people might think you're saying something different.
yes. Will you pronounce that even if I probably butchered it?
Goddard. GAHA-DERT. I will send you the pronunciation when we finish.
Thank you. And
even with those two guys out on the
Mayawada
offense, is an offensive tackle.
he's going to undergo an MRI to understand the severity of a hamstring he sustained versus the Browns.
What position? Mayada?
He's
Miata?
an OT.
You, all three are offensive guys?
Yes.
Nah, I'm still picking the Eagles to win in MetLife. Give me them winning 35-28. Since already picking in the G-Men.
I say 35-26 G-Men.
That's what I figured. Next game up, the battle of horrible teams.
The black and silver versus
blue
the
and
blue and yellow of LA Rams.
I hate to do this to them.
One of the many battles of California.
Wait a second. Negative, sir.
Oh, that's right. I forget. The Raiders are now in Vegas.
Chargers?
I forget they play in that freaking sphere.
I'm so dumb. There is one more game to go. On the Monday night games. Let's get to it. Let's go. We do it. So, who you got in LA? I just don't think the Rams have a good team. Losing Cooper Kupp, losing guys like Kudakua, and they're on their like second, third string receivers. I don't think the Rams win it here at home.
I don't think they will.
How about the IR list for both teams?
LA Rams, Cooper Kupp, Carmen Curl, Brandon Fiske, Jordan Whittington. So you have two wide receivers, a safety, and a defensive tackle out for the Rams.
Wait, what? Is there someone on the IR that's not listed there, or is he out?
Who are you looking for?
Uka. UKA.
He is not there. Oh, no, he is there. He's wide receiver.
Uh-huh.
He's likely to be out until week 8, so he's still going to be out for another week.
He's out for another week.
Yep.
He's out this week and will be back next week.
Yes. And for the black and silver Raiders, Zamir White, Thayer Mumford Jr., Jacoby Meyers, Tommy Eichenberg, Dylan
Max Crosby.
Parham.
Oh, wait, what? Max Crosby's not on that list? Kidding. How many offense, how many defense for the Raiders?
Looks like all offense.
Shit.
Running back, offensive tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, and guard.
Even with those many offensive guys out, and Devontae now not on the Raiders?
I say the Raiders
Raiders still beat
30.
the Rams.
38-28. Raiders.
I say 38 to 24. By 2 scores. Raiders win it. On to the next. I already know who I want in this next one. This one's a no-brainer.
Oh, yes. The other 405 game.
Which, I'm
Carolina
sorry, I didn't say it was a
Panthers.
405 game.
The Carolina Panthers versus the Washington Commanders.
The Commanders are on the up and up.
Yep, and they are 2-0 at home currently.
Give me the Panthers. No, I'm kidding. Give me the Commanders winning this one. I'm not pulling an upset on this one.
And you know what? I'm going to play the devil's advocate card on this one.
I like it. I assume you were going to do that either way I chose.
Because the Panthers, they have been rallying behind their brothers and sisters in the state of North Carolina. And I feel like they're going to play for the pride of Carolina. And fight like nobody's business.
The only problem is
I hope they don't prove me wrong.
They'll fight for him, but they'll lose in DC. Give me the Commanders winning by 2 scores. 35-21. What say you?
36-20. Panthers.
Ooh. The only 325 game this week. You already know who I'm picking.
Kansas City Chiefs versus
The 49ers.
the
Very
San
much
Fran 49ers.
Injured
In
49ers.
California.
I'll just tell you this now. Teams know not to put us down by 10 points. The 49ers know that same way.
Oh, the only questionable guy for your boys, Mike Dana, defensive end.
I know Rice is out for a few more weeks, and so is Hollywood. So, you already know I have my boys. Are you doing devil's advocate here, or are you choosing with me? How bad is the 49ers?
So, speaking of your boy Rice, he
got surgery.
Yes, underwent surgery Tuesday as of October 8th to make a full recovery, and he's not expected to be back until February.
Which is right after the Super Bowl, which that's fine. Gives him time to heal.
And your boy Hollywood is expected to be out the rest of the season.
Up to the playoffs.
Shoulder injury.
He's planning on coming back for the playoffs. He said that himself in a stream before.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna doubt what the man said himself. So.
But yeah, I assume you're playing devil's advocate to me. Or are you picking my boys?
I'm going with my partner here.
I got the Chiefs winning.
I'm picking the red and white of the Kansas City Chiefs, staying undefeated in the entire NFL.
Being the only team undefeated.
California.
You want to know the crazy thing? I'll even call each quarter. First quarter will be down 10-0. And then the 49ers after that will completely shut down. We'll score one more touchdown in the fourth quarter. It'll be in garbage time. We win 35-17.
I'm gonna say 48-20.
Huh? But if anything, the California teams know not to put us down by 10. Hence why I said first quarter we'll go down 10 and then completely win the game after.
Yes.
Already 7:20 Sunday Night Football. Jets, Steel City.
The green and white versus this boys from Steel City, Pittsburgh, playing in Pittsburgh.
Well, last time the
Mind you, Pittsburgh is 1-1 at home. The Jets are 2-4, and the Steelers are 4-2.
I don't think their 1-1 home record means anything. I think the Steelers come into this game winning it after beating the Raiders in Vegas. They will start their hot streak here and now.
Yep.
There'll be one team to fight when it comes to the playoffs.
Yes. The four guys.
If the Jets somehow come back to make it and beat them, I won't make that bet. I will put it in the comment if I'm wanting to make that bet.
Oh. The four guys out for the Steelers from Steel City: Michael Pruitt, Cordell Patterson, DeMonte Casey, and Alex Highsmith. Tight end, running back, safety, and linebacker, all listed as questionable. New York Jets: Mike Williams, wide receiver; Michael Carter, cornerback; DJ Reed, cornerback; and Chuck Clark, safety.
I think there's a reason they chose the receiver. Mike Williams is a good one, even though he's old as dirt.
Oh. As of today, Williams' head could be at risk of a role reduction after Jets' acquisition of Mr. Davante Adams from the Raiders.
He's probably going to be number 2.
So that's the biggest piece of news from the Jets. I'm going to say 48-32 Steelers over the Jets.
Oh. The Steelers over the Jets?
Yep.
I'm tired. What the fuck? I just saw something. Warner was in a press conference with all the press crew.
Uh-huh.
Someone asked a question on how to face Mahomes and Kelsey. And the thing he said is, how do you stop them? I don't know. But with that, give me the Steel City crew from Pittsburgh, winning it 36-21.
Okay.
Now we have 2 Monday night games.
First up, the Baltimore Ravens
Buccaneers
versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Both teams 4-2.
Yes.
You know what? I don't think the Bucs are ready.
Speaking of Buccaneers, Rachaad White, running back; Trey Palmer, wide receiver; Cameron Johnson, wide receiver; Christian Eisen, safety; Graham Barton, center; Jarnell Dean, cornerback. And those are all questionable with an estimated return date of the 21st of October.
Man.
Baltimore, Broderick Washington, defensive tackle. Malik Harrison, linebacker. Marisawa, apologies if I butcher this.
Oh no. Which one?
Arume Ave Lalu, offensive tackle.
You would have pronounced it how I would have.
Okay. I was about to say, just as long as I don't feel bad. All those guys are listed as questionable, so. Oh.
No, I have my pick already.
Who you picking?
I think the Bucks, yes, they're on a hot streak, but so are the Ravens. Give me the Ravens winning it. 35-21. What say you?
I'm gonna say 38-24, Ravens.
Ooh.
Sorry, Baker Mayfield.
You're just not in the right spot. Ravens still win, and Jackson's has better legs than you.
Yep.
Final game of week. Holy crap! It's crazy to say it's week 7. Can the season not go by quickly, please?
I know.
Final game of week 7. Chargers Cardinals.
In State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
No, both teams. Or no, Chargers won last week. Cardinals did not. But I think they will win here at home this week against the Chargers, who are a lot more hurt than the Cardinals are.
We're about to find out how hurt they are. Nasir Taylor, cornerback. Joey Bosa, linebacker. Kristen Fulton, cornerback. Caden Hurst, tight end. And Dene Leonard, cornerback.
What did I tell you? Give me the Cardinals winning it at home, 35-21.
And like I mentioned earlier, former Denver kicker Matt Prater, that now plays for the Arizona Cardinals, along with Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Jones, Sean Murphy Bunting, Evan Brown, Joey Blunt, Bile Nichols, and Kassir White are all questionable for the Cardinals. But I think even with those injuries, I still think the Cardinals have what it takes in the books to beat the LA Chargers. So,
alrighty, those are predictions for week 7. Already know it's your boys, Cameron and Barbecue Chief. We'll see y'all in next week's video. Hope y'all enjoy. Deuces, y'all.